Welcome to the Tuesday show from me and Bruno. You say hello, mate? Yes. There he is. Hello, mate. Hello. That's better. We got him under control. Look, there he is, down here. Welcome back to the Tuesday show. It's a different setting. I'm in my lounge today because it has been a nutty week. Mental isn't the word. So I'm going to sit down, I'm going to have a cup of tea with you all, and we're going to talk about what's happened both emotionally and practically. But this week has been a week of business growth, business opportunity, self-reflection on our weaknesses and our strengths, really tackling this imposter syndrome, award ceremonies, selling out venues. It's been a hell of a ride. And here we are. And I'm going to start it off by saying this may well be the last episode that I put out on YouTube. For no other reason than when you're posting on YouTube, you're kind of a slave to the algorithm. You're kind of a slave to the things that you should be doing. Get a good thumbnail, write your description, what are your hashtags, structure it in this way. How many views have you got? I don't care. I don't care. YouTube's earned me about 20 quid a month for the last year and a half. I don't care. Keep your 20 quid. I've got my own app. Woo-hoo-hoo! I've got my own app and my own website. Yes, I have. Let's call this a launch, shall we? But I know it's going to be a grower, so there's no real emphasis yet. But what I want to do is I want to take all of this and put it on my app so the people that want to find me, they can find me. I know I'm not the content creator on YouTube that you're going to stumble across and then go, ooh, look at that geezer. And I know that for a fact because recently I asked people to tell me where they found me from. How many said YouTube? None. So I'm not going to use it. It's not worth it. We're going to go over to my app. Oh yes, go into the App Store, go into Google Play, type in Des Hamilton. I've got my own app, mum. Yeah, and that's where we're going. Get yourself in there. That's just one thing that's happened this week. Let's talk about the highs, the lows, the growth, the self-reflection, and all of that. Number one, Luke Carwell and I, my business partner on this TikTok shop affiliate thing, we've made big strides on what is our new business model that we still can't properly announce yet, but we are getting closer and closer to our soft launch, which will be exclusive for our school community. Now, what we do is we teach people how to make money on TikTok shop as an affiliate, taking products from other people, other brands, and promoting them, effectively turning TikTok into a shopping channel and then earning commission off the back of that. Now, we started this in October, and since then we have taken hundreds, easily over 1,000 people, and taught them exactly what to do to make money as a TikTok shop affiliate. Some of them have got lucky early on, let's call it what it is, with a post, and it has popped off and they are working towards this. Others are doing a much more realistic journey where you have slow incremental growth and you consistently make money. We have done all and everything. What we're most proud of is the confidence that we've instilled in these people. We've got people that weren't even happy to do a voice note on a WhatsApp chat. And now they're going live for 3 to 4 hours. People that didn't have a clue about putting their face on camera, and now they're posting 5-6 times a day, right up close, telling you how this product can benefit you in this way. The feedback that Luke and I have got over the last few months has just been incredible. And what we have done, we've managed to generate in this platform people collectively that have had well over 100 million views, well over £100,000 in profit collectively. We've got people that are making 10 grand off one post, people that are making 4 grand off one post, people that are making consistent £300 to £400 weeks, and we've done it in 4 months. Now, that's not to say that the people that haven't done that are failures. My God, no, because if you see their content now compared to what it is, it's just a matter of time for these people. And Luke and I are working on things to make sure that we can turn that up for them and provide them with opportunities that can make that more realistic quicker. It's not too late. Our soft launch is exclusively for our community. We are probably going to go live with this thing properly in a couple of months. If you want in on what Luke and I are doing, and I appreciate this is vague as I'm saying this, join up now so you can be part of the soft launch. But what this is Luke and mine, it's our legacy project. And I don't want to take away from the third person that's involved in this as well. Luke and I went out to Dubai to meet Jack at Tick Marketing, and we had a big chat, and the three of us are aligned in our vision. Even though the three of us are quite different people, we all want to die off the back of a business that helps other people make money, ease their cost of living, quit their jobs, and live a life that they may not have been able to realise if it wasn't for the things that we're doing. Now, what we are in is a really, really special place. A really special place where we can help people without taking money from them. And again, I'm talking about Simon Squibb again. This is 3 weeks in a row. But there's a guy that says give without take. Well, what if we did that at scale? Rather than give a couple of people in the street a couple of £100 and hoping they go viral. What if we did it at scale and could help thousands of people every day without charging them? Isn't that a thing? Let's make that a thing. Let's get on to the awards event that happened just on Sunday. So Tick Marketing, the agency that is aligned to our school community, the fastest growing agency on the TikTok platform. That's not hyperbole, that one. I'm not bigging him up, that's it. That's a fact. It's the fastest growing agency on TikTok in the UK. They took a product, they took Nutrition Geeks. Now, if you don't know, you definitely know who Nutrition Geeks are now. They took that brand and made them the #1 selling brand on TikTok within a year. Actually, within 6 months. And they have made Nutrition Geeks one of the best selling brands on TikTok consistently. Quite an achievement. That's the agency that we're aligned with. They had their annual awards just gone. Now, what's amazing is that Tick Marketing had been going about 15 months at this point. And the makeup of the affiliates in that room were quite overwhelmingly the affiliates that Luke and I brought to the table. The support that they've had from us and Tick Marketing has made them into the affiliates they are. And what's been so lovely is that during the awards, these affiliates were actually winning the awards when compared to people that had been in the game for at least 3 times longer than them. We were so proud. I was fortunate enough to announce the Rookie of the Year as Emma Nolan. Emma's unbelievable. She was the girl whose post went viral. She attended a wedding and they gave away hangover tablets in a wedding favour. She sold a bucket load of those things. Not only that, but the 4 mentors who help Luke and I run this community, Gus McKay, Jenna Marie, Chris Stewart, Ron Reed, those 4, we've been singing it from the rooftops for the longest time that they're 4 of the best affiliates on the platform. Well, it was those 4 that won the big awards that night. They were recognised by Nutrition Geeks and by the agency as being the best lives, the best sellers, the MVPs. Massive congratulations to them. But it is a case of, we told you so. These guys are the best. And what we do is the best. We have got the best platform for teaching people how to do TikTok affiliates. And I need to come to terms with that. And this is where we get into the emotional side of what it is that I'm doing at the moment. We need to appreciate more that we're the best one out there. There's no 2 ways about it. We're the best one out there. Now, we're humble, yes. And we work hard. And we're very proud of it. And every time someone sends us a message of gratitude, it becomes overwhelming. It truly does. And we are really lucky. But it's when I see people who, quite frankly, can't lace our boots coming onto a platform with a green screen with their own numbers, topping them up about how they're helping other people. Balls. If you were helping other people, you would show their results. You don't show your own. What are you doing showing your own? Who cares what money you make? It's about how much you're helping other people, right? Curious that. I can't get my head around it. Can't get my head around it. Why would you talk about your sales when you're talking about helping other people? If you're an expert in the field, fine. Fine. Surely the confidence in you will exude that. My personal page, I've got no sales. Look, here's my numbers. But what I can do is show you person after person after person, dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of people that I have helped as being an expert in this field and aligning myself with a team of experts. We are the only one out there where there's at least 6 of us giving you at least 6 hours a week, every single week, in support and teaching you the things that you need to do. So don't come at us pretending that you're better than us and giving it the big one because we cannot be touched. It's as simple as that. Okay, and the big news this week. I announced the Des Hamilton Roadshow properly. We launched it. We got the marketing strategy in place and we're in our launch phase. Wow. What a week. What an eye-opener. So what I wanted to do, I know the way I work. I know my strengths, I know my weaknesses. I know I need a deadline and I need to be held accountable. I need to be responsible for something for it to trigger me into action. So what I did do, I went out, I booked a venue and I booked a date. And I went, right, that's the venue, that's the date, that's my deadline, let's get cracking. I then opened up registration and I wrote a Google form out and I stuck it in my socials and I said, right, everyone who's interested in tickets, register now. So I had an idea of the numbers because the murmurs that I had put out there, the response I was getting was massive. And I thought, right, I need to know what number I'm dealing with when it comes to attendees. So I put the feelers out and I said, right, how many tickets do we need? Wow. Well, the venue that I had in mind could look after 70 people. The response I had back on that registration was over 180 people. Ridiculous. And I was fully transparent, said the tickets are £25. How many tickets would you want? Where do you know me from? What do you want to talk about? Blah, 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 blah. Wow. Straight away, I went into panic mode. Right, I've got a date set and I don't think I've got a venue big enough. I'm going to have to get shopping for a venue and pray that the date works. And it needs to be in the city centre of Brighton because that's where I've announced it on the registration. So I went into town, literally door knocked, and then found a banger. A stone's throw from the original venue. Double the capacity. And away we go. I'm not stupid enough to know that those register will convert into sales. Events happen. You could it's easy to register and then you look at the date and go, whoops, double booked. It's easier to say you're interested just for curiosity. But then I announced the tickets and they went on sale and wallop. This is the Monday. I record this on the Monday before the Tuesday. At the time of recording this, I've got 14 tickets left. And I've probably put 20 tickets on more than I needed to fill this place. It's amazing, right? It's amazing. Now, the marketing, of course, is the Des Hamilton Roadshow. I know that I've got a target audience and I know I've got such a lovely, lovely community of people that trust me and are inspired by me and want to hear me. But also, I'm bringing some absolute pearlers because I have never been a one-man band. Never. And anyone that says they are a one-man band, red flag. It comes back. It comes back to those TikTok affiliate people. What you're doing, training hundreds of people on your own. Pack it in. 6 of us. That's the point. It's a team. You grow together. The rising tide raises all freaking ships. Anyway, so what I did do, I went, right, who's coming? Wow. The response. First one I contacted was Al Colton at Cellar Amp because I've been kind of talking to him about this for a little while. And he has always said, look, if I'm in the country, I'll be there. So I texted him and went, look, on the off chance, the guy lives in Texas. On the off chance you're in the country, here I am. He went, yep, I am. And I'm in. Get in there. And then Callum from Harbour Source, Des, I've heard about the event. I'll travel down from Scotland. I've said this before. And then people that I knew that came onto the podcast that were willing to come to Brighton. I knew there were people out there that would want to come and speak about their particular field. So I knew I wanted to put together people from Amazon, people from TikTok, people from the business world, and then especially Lydia for her confidence, for her mindset work, because not enough is said about the mental health aspect of an entrepreneur online journey. I don't care what field you're in. I don't care if you do dropshipping. I said this before. I don't care if you sell your nan's knickers. It's a lonely road, man. Imagine selling your feet pictures on the internet. Everyone has a dig at feet pictures on the internet, don't they? But some people do. And some people are so embarrassed they wouldn't tell a soul. It's not good for anyone. So that's what we do. We provide a community where people can talk about this stuff. And that's where the business mindset, confidence, self-concept work comes in. And that's why Lydia is so important to what we do. And they all said, yes, I'll be there. And yes, I'll participate. So all of a sudden, I had 16 to 17 people that I'd said, these people are going to be here. And then what happened? Tickets flew out. Flew out. And when I look at the names of people, these aren't just newbies. These aren't just people that are coming along to our calls for support. We have got some heavy, heavy hitters in the crowd who aren't even lined up to speak. So rest assured, I'm calling you out when I see you in that crowd. And I'm going to say to people, look, these people are here. It's not about learnings. It's not about beginnings when you go to these networking events. I don't care how experienced you are. Never forgo your education, regardless of your level. This is going to be a fantastic event, and people are recognizing it. And this is just number one. And truth be told, am I nervous? No, not yet. I went and looked at the venue, and when I look at the list of people coming, these are good people, man. This is a great crowd, a great crowd. If I do a terrible show, I know they've got my back, but it won't be a terrible show. It's going to be a banger. And then I recognised that because people that I'd sent the venue to, you have a support network, don't you? What do you think of this venue? What do you think of this venue? Everyone agreed, amazing venue. Are you getting nervous? And it was no. So I checked in on myself. What am I feeling? Am I feeling overwhelmed? No. Am I feeling nervous? No. The other question I got was, wow, those tickets sold quick. I bet you're buzzing, aren't you? And I said, yes. But honestly, not really. Now, why is that? Why aren't I excited that I've sold 150 tickets from people that are willing not just to pay a ticket, but to pay for a hotel, car parking in Brighton, train travel, some instances air travel. We've got people from Northern Ireland, from Scotland, from America, from Wales, from everywhere. This isn't just about the price of a ticket anymore. But I'm still not overwhelmed and I'm still not buzzing. And again, it comes back to Lydia. She's always said it. The thing that you're manifesting, when it eventually comes, you're going to be ready. You're not going to be surprised. And that's exactly how I feel. I've been working up to this. And I think what's happened, especially since Dubai, and go back and listen to my Dubai episode because I'm in a bad place there to sort of just come into terms with the fact that I am worthy of those places, of that lifestyle. I remember the first time I met up with Luke and Jack to talk about TikTok. We met at Paddington Station. I got there a wee bit early and I said, look, there's a pub on the corner. I'll be in there. Let me know what you're drinking and we'll have a drink. And it was Jack went, no, we're not doing that. I've got an Uber coming, jump in there and we're going to Mayfair. See how different the lives are. I've never been to Mayfair other than a concert in Hyde Park, We jumped in this thing, we went to this restaurant. Price was extortionate, but I could afford it. And I remember leaving that place, and we went to a hotel for drinks, blah, blah, blah. I remember leaving that place, going back to Victoria Station and going to the Wetherspoons there, just for a pint of cause, just to ground myself, put myself back in the place that I was comfortable with, before I could even dare to talk about this business opportunity and the money that could come off the back of it. And it was that shift. It was almost, it happened in a day. Those were my expectations. Pub lunch, no. Restaurant in Mayfair, hotel. See? So that Dubai thing was that on steroids for 3 days. And that is something that I knew I needed to come to terms with. So I'm coming to terms with it. I'm coming to terms with people want to see Des Hamilton. Goodbye Poor Hello Rich. We're a strong brand. We're inspiring a lot of people. My wife and I, we're a powerhouse team in this game. Showing people what happens if you throw your lot into your dreams. Take risks. We quit our jobs far too early. Took risks. Made stuff happen. And that lifestyle, the Mayfair, the hotel, the Dubai lifestyle, that's the lifestyle. I've experienced it. I've been surprised by it. But not anymore. Not anymore. I'm the guy that sells places out. I'm the guy that if you're a sponsor, you can come to me because my audience is so engaged, so ready, so absorbent. Your brand is going to want to be associated with the Goodbye Poor Hello Rich Des Hamilton Roadshow. And they know that. So there was a part of me, go back and listen to the episode last week. Oh, I can't believe they're coming. It's because they can see the opportunity in being aligned with me brings them. You see? And we're only just getting started. Now here I am here, I've been talking for about 20 minutes and hands down, I'm sure you'll agree, this is the most confident I've ever come across, isn't it? Now I'm aware there's a fine line between confidence and arrogance, and it's on you to tell me, Des, you're being an arrogant dickhead. Wind your neck in, son, get down from that pedestal. I'd always be that guy. But at the same point, if I don't believe in myself, if I don't believe in the things that me and the team I'm working with are doing, then I won't get to that place. Because if I don't believe in me, eventually you won't believe in me. Right? And everything that I've done, this confidence growth that I've seen in myself, is achievable for you as well. But I'm walking the walk for you. I'm walking the walk a few steps ahead. So you can see what I can do. You can see what things I've put in place to overcome them, and then put them in place yourself. And I'll help you do it. Because there's nothing wrong in saying, I'm freaking good at what I do. I motivate people without even realizing it. I have a community of people that look up to me and believe in me and will do what I suggest because the things that I do is done with a view to help them live a better life. And then sponsors and brands and people of influence see what I do and they want a bit of it. And recently what I've been doing is been too quick to give it all away. So I'm saying to myself more than anyone else now, if you want to be aligned with Des Hamilton and the Des Hamilton brand, it's got to be worth it. And the irony was, 2 years ago, I wasn't this person. Bloody hell, a month ago, I wasn't this person. It's taken an awful lot. In my day job, I got asked, the in-house training that I was doing at the time was getting good reactions. Feedback was always great. When I had my annual review, it was always the thing that did the best. And then the word got up the chain. And I was always a guy that wanted to stay off radar. I know, right? I wanted to stay off radar. Different world, right? They said to me, look, do you want to host our away day for the directorate? And I went, no. I didn't want to, just because I would have been embarrassed. It wouldn't have felt comfortable. And then I started this journey. And the same thing. I got more and more confident. The public speaking, the weekly podcasts. Look, I'm talking now 25 minutes. I haven't got any notes. I haven't got any cue cards or any transcript on this one. But I know already from talking about this is a good episode. I know that. But as I got into it and as I started getting more and more traction and more confidence, my boss said to me a second time, about 6 months before I quit, there's an event coming up, do you want to host it? And I said, yes, in a heartbeat. Because I know I'm the best one at it. And it's something that I find easy. So it would get me lots of ticks in the box with relatively little stress or work for me. And it's a gift that I've got that I can do this. And it's a gift that I've got that when we do podcasts, I make my guests feel at ease and comfortable and we get good information out of them. I understand that now. But it's been a hell of a lot of growth. I still recognise my weaknesses. Really do. Luke and I had a conversation this week where I ended up saying to him, look, mate, I'm not very good at X, Y, Z. I'm not going to tell you what that is because I don't want anyone to look at this and then start taking advantage of my weaknesses, right? I said, I'm not very good at this. But what I am good at is onboarding, relationship building, networking, leveraging. Leveraging relationships it sounds manipulative. It's not. It's making those relationships and then saying, right, how can I use that to better myself? Because guess what? That's what they're doing to you as well. So that's what I'm good at. Always have been. The businessy bit, not so much. So get yourself a partner that's good at the businessy bit. And that's a lovely little team. And that's where Luke and I come in. Look, I've got on for a little while here. It's been a bit of a mind dump, but that's where I'm at this week. What a week. What a week. Thursday's episode, my personal trainer, who is vitally important now because I've got about a month to lose about 76 stone. He's coming on, and I think this is really, really important. Luke, his name, yeah, another Luke. Luke Hedger. He decided 2 years ago to grow an online personal trainer brand. Now, people complain about Amazon being oversaturated, right? It doesn't freaking matter what field you're in. It doesn't matter what the competition are doing. You carve out a niche, you carve out a reputation as being the best, wallop. Good things will come. So if you're looking at this thinking, oh, it's too late for me to start, balls, have a word with yourself. Get in the mire and start believing in yourself. So that's Thursday. And then what we're going to do, we're rolling onto the roadshow, baby. More news, more events, more surprises. They're all coming down the track, and this is the place to find them. In the meantime, in the show notes, there's my app. There's no link tree anymore. Balls to that. You want to find out what I'm affiliated with? Come and see me in the app. Woohoo! Available on the App Store and iOS. Can you believe that? Anyway, that'll do. See you in a couple of days. Take care of yourself. Ta-ra.